But we want to begin in the state of California, where a federal judge has struck down California's 32-year ban on assault weapons. Judge Robert T. Benitez ruled the ban as unconstitutional yesterday, writing in the decision, quote, this: like the Swiss Army knife, the popular AR-15 rifle is a perfect combination of home defense weapon and homeland defense equipment. The move is coming as the gun violence epidemic is surging across this country. Just last week, 9 people were killed in a shooting at a rail yard in San Jose, California. Data from the Gun Violence Archive shows that as of last week, there's been at least 232 mass shootings so far this year. California is not the only state loosening gun restrictions either. The Texas state legislature just passed a bill this week allowing Texans to carry handguns without a license or without training as well. Let's go to NBC's Guad Venegas, who's covering this for us in Los Angeles. Guad, great to see you this afternoon. Thanks for joining us on this. Talk us through this. What are you hearing from California leaders about this decision?
Good afternoon. Governor Newsom immediately speaking against this decision. We know that even before he was the governor, he was a strong supporter of gun control over the years. Now, he's already issued a statement right away saying this decision is a direct threat to public safety and the lives of Californians, period. The fact that this judge compared the AR-15, a weapon of war that is used in the battlefield, to a Swiss Army knife completely undermines the credibility of this decision and is a slap in the face of the families who've lost loved ones to this weapon. He adds, saying the state will fight against this ruling. Now, as you mentioned, California has had a ban on assault weapons for decades now. This was since 1989. Over the years, they have added more and more changes to this, but there's strong support from voters in this state. In fact, a little over 4 years ago, there was a proposition passed in California that prohibited the sale and owning high-capacity ammunition magazines. In fact, this is what led to the lawsuit. This is what led to this entire legal process, because a gun advocate group in San Diego wanted to buy these high-capacity magazines and use them in their legal guns, which would classify them as assault rifles or assault weapons. This would make them illegal, and that's how this whole lawsuit began. They have said that they expect to keep fighting, even if they have to take this to the Supreme Court.
So talk us through that then, because as you mentioned, the governor saying they're going to fight this thing. What is that fight going to look like?
Okay, so the judge gave the state of California 30 days to file an appeal, and we already heard from the Attorney General of California, who also spoke right away against the ruling by saying, this is a state attorney, Rob Bonta, saying this decision is fundamentally flawed and they will be appealing it. There's no sound basis in law, fact, or common sense for equating assault rifles with Swiss Army knives. So, as I mentioned, this legal battle is expected to continue in the courts after the state of California files this appeal.
All right, we're going to stay on this. NBC's Guad Venegas in Los Angeles for us. Thank you for jumping on. Appreciate it, Guad.